Okay, I figured I'd just make another video. Figure I'd try to tune in and see what Nintendo is going to show today for day 2. And at this point, I'm not watching it anymore this week because it's not, they could have, all these games that they're showing, and I'm going to tell you guys really quickly, they're still going, they're just now probably, at this point in time while I'm making this video, they're talking about Dragon Quest 7, and I'm sure they're showing that right now. But at this point, from what I've seen, it's like they're showing more support for the 3DS. They're showing more support for this handheld device, which is amazing. They have a lot of good games for this system, and games like Yokai Watch 2, which I already did a playthrough on my channel and I really enjoyed. It was almost similar to Pokemon, but the battle system and all that stuff was awesome. I really got into the game, and it made me want to just keep my 3DS. And after seeing all these different games that are coming out to the 3DS, there's so many good games for the 3DS. But now, where's the support for the console? And from what I've seen yesterday and so far today, it's only been like, I think one game is going to be for the Wii U, or if it is going to be on the Wii U and not the NX, is the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So it's just, I don't know. I don't even know if I want to watch the rest of it because this is not all that good. And I'm just being honest. And I think the other game they're probably going to show is Paper Mario Color Splash, but who knows, that's probably not even going to be as good as Paper Mario 64 and 1,000-Year Door that I played. Those are some of the greatest games I ever played from Nintendo. And all the other Paper Mario games that came out a little bit after that, Sticker Star wasn't all that good. The one that they had after that, well, a little bit before Sticker Star came out, I think it was one, it was called Super Paper Mario, that's what it was. I seen that. That wasn't even all that good compared to the originals. But I'm just going to talk about really quickly all the games that they showed. They showed Pokemon Go, that's going to be a mobile game. They kicked it off with that. And the one thing I had a problem with is just that they're spending so much time on one game. Talk about it a little bit and then just get on to the next one. And people are ready to see other stuff. And this conference, if you want to call it a conference, just hasn't really been all that good. So this is the last video I'm making as far as Nintendo goes, and then I'll have probably a final thoughts video, or maybe another reactions video for Kingdom Hearts. That was in my plan originally. Pokemon Go, which is going to be a mobile game, and they announced Pokemon Go Plus coming in sometime at the end of July, I think, or something like that, around that time frame. So that was pretty cool. That's going to be fun. And then a new IP for 3DS, which is an RPG game that they showed that looked really good. I really like this game, Ever Oasis. And see what I'm talking about? They just making all these different cool 3DS titles. They're making more titles for their handheld device than actual console support. You know, we hadn't even heard anything about the NX either. Mario Party Star Rush, another 3DS game. Yokai Watch 2, the sequel, which is going to have the originals, Yokai Watch. I see Jabangin, Whispers back in there in the game, all sorts of different ones on with newer yokai. So I can't wait to play that. That's going to be fun. The Ultimate ability from Yokai Watch, if you played it, is back in there, and it has the same battle system. They added a couple new features from what I've seen. I just really liked Ever Oasis. It looked really good. And then Monster Hunter Generations was announced right after that, and now they're talking about Dragon Quest 7. But that's all I could basically watch. I'm not watching the rest of the Nintendo. And you want to know something else? They're going to go back and show Zelda again, and very shortly. It's probably going to be a little bit after Dragon Quest 7. I don't know what they're going to possibly show. But if anyone's watching and managed to watch the rest of the Nintendo Treehouse event for today, can let me know in the comments what else they show. But I know for sure they're going to show Zelda again around 6 o'clock my time. But why would they go back and show that? They showed it more than enough yesterday, as good as it is. You know, not taking anything away from the game. But we don't need to see it again. We want to see some different games. What else is coming to Nintendo? And it's been so many 3DS games. It's like, again, it's not even console support. Your own handheld system, your own handheld device is killing and just dominating your own console. You're not really convincing people to get a Wii U, and you're making people want to get rid of their Wii U and just keep holding on to their 3DSs. And one thing they could do, I wanted to, you know, say here in this final video is that they could make another Super Mario Sunshine. They could make a Super Mario Sunshine 2. They could make a Luigi's Mansion 2. And I know they made Dark of the Moon on the 3DS, but that didn't belong on the 3DS. That should have been a console game. And like these two games right here, these are some of the best games I ever played. And I still own my GameCube too. And I said this before in my previous video for reactions for the recap. But it was just, it's just embarrassing. It's so sad to watch and see that Nintendo's just now not focusing on like their console games, and they're just so busy focused on 3DS games. And as good as it is, where's the support for the NX? We haven't heard about that. You know, it's just dumb to watch. I wouldn't even recommend watching the rest of it unless you want to watch those other games to see Zelda again. But like yesterday, they just showed Pokemon Sun and Moon. Those games were good. I love Pokemon, and I really enjoy playing Pokemon X and Y, and the remake of Pokemon Yellow that I played on my channel not too long ago. That was playable on the 3DS. I enjoyed that. But now it's nothing else coming. It's just like, now they're going to show Zelda. You know, they're probably going to be focused on that. It's probably not going to be anything else going into tomorrow being Day 3. It's probably going to just be a whole recap of all the games that they showed with newer trailers, more info about the games, interviews and stuff, and just these commercial breaks and stuff. They could have showed all this stuff in one day and got it all out there at once within like an hour. They didn't need to just talk for like 45 minutes for like Pokemon Sun and Moon and just play the whole game and watching a walkthrough or a let's play or something like that. Just talk about the game, give us a release date, show it off a little bit for a trailer, a little bit of gameplay here, and get to the next one. And we're not seeing that, and I wish they would do that, but I'm just not going to watch any more Nintendo Treehouse live. But if I do manage to see the new Paper Mario, I'm definitely going to check it out and see if it's going to be any good, or if they brought back the RPG features to that game. But at this point, I stopped it at Dragon Quest 7. I just can't watch anymore. But that's going to do it. Thanks for watching, and I just don't know what Nintendo's coming to, because I thought this would be their chance to come back and make a comeback with the many characters that they can use and make a Waluigi game. They can make a game for Daisy, and Wario. They can bring him back. Wario World. That was another great GameCube game I mentioned before in my previous video from Nintendo. But I just don't know what they're doing anymore. But I just can't. It's stupid.